This doesn't make sense to me. I don't think Titanic's poop deck flipped up and over near the surface. I don't think this poop deck, deck wall would be on top of the wreckage, still attached, if the whole deck blew up and off, like Cameron says. I believe this due to the fact that the most commonly accepted theory shows the stern spinning and eventually falling aft end first into the flow of water. With this flow of water, I wonder why the poop deck wasn't broken off and or bent back. Supposedly, the water flow is strong enough to rip off big heavy superstructures but not able to break off an already weakened thin area of metal. I also believe the forces needed to flip up the poop deck near the surface would have to have been due to the two sections still being connected and the weight of the bow forcefully pulling the air-filled stern section down underwater before eventually fully separating. But since no one seems to like the lower full separation theory, then let's try to expand on the most commonly accepted theory. The most commonly accepted theory states that after the breakup, the stern would have eventually started to naturally flood and sink on its own. If this were the case, there wouldn't be enough forces to flip up the poop deck. Okay, so if the bow and stern fully separated at the surface, and there's not enough forces to flip up the poop deck due to natural flooding, and the stern spin would have ripped it off, then what happened? I think the poop deck flipped up and over when the stern hit the seafloor, the propellers being shoved up along with the mud compressing the hull. Pushed up water through the cargo hatches and third-class stairs. As the third-class stairs are right under the forward section of the poop deck, blowing up the well deck and blowing the poop deck onto itself.